Boxing King Media in association with Boxro. We are at the top of the BT Tower spinning around currently. Moses, Itauma, Moses, we've just seen the press conference between Joe Joyce and Zhang. Does that get you excited about when you're going to be at that sort of level, you know, when you got somebody there who's wanted to take your head off as well?
Yeah, of course. It's gonna be soon. Like I do believe like I'll be climbing the rankings quick, and obviously I'm not overlooking my opponent that I've got next. But yeah, I'm excited for what the future holds.
You obviously sparred with Joe Joyce for this camp. Just tell me what's the biggest thing you learned from Joe Joyce, because he has a lot of critics about his style, but he's literally walked through everyone he's fought. So what did you learn about sparring with him?
Obviously he's very durable, and he's durable, and his work rate is obviously relentless. So yeah, just not. I kind of learned how to slow things down to my pace.
Interesting stuff. And just on the back end of that, you've shared rounds with AJ, Joyce. I don't know if you've done Fury yet or not, but what's been the biggest challenge for you? Because in the amateurs, you blew everyone away as well. So I'm guessing the most competitive times have been in sparring. So what was the toughest challenge you've had so far?
Um, I don't really know. None of them were really like tough, but obviously I picked a few and I learned a few. No, this place is bugging me out. Yeah, obviously I learned off all the fighters I sparred, because obviously like you just stated that I never really had a lot of amateur fights, so I had to do most of my learning in the pros, in the sparring, and yeah, I feel like I learned little things from every fighter.
Good stuff, man. So this Saturday you've got an opponent who's never been stopped before. He's chaired down. Kosubutski is the name that stands out. Who's I think an 18, 19-0 southpaw, very highly rated heavyweight. I think he's top 5 in the WBC as well. So you're going to try and do something he couldn't do, which is to try and stop your opponent.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, if I stop him, it'll be a big statement, and if I don't, then I'm not really worried.
Do you know your opponent's name?
No, I don't know nothing about him. All I know is that he ain't been stopped.
I'm going to give you see if you can pronounce his name.
I ain't even gonna try. I ain't even gonna try.
Yeah, I think it's Kostian Dobyshenko. Hopefully I said that right. So yeah, do you feel has that got you a bit extra hungry for this fight, because you've blown the last two guys away, and as you said in the press conference earlier, you were a bit pissed off about the fact that you never got any ring time. So are you excited to try and you feel like you've got a bit of a challenge?
Yeah, of course. Like I do believe I won't blast this guy out in like the first 30 seconds or whatnot. I do believe I might go into second or third round, but that's what I'm hoping for anyway. Like at least getting into the at least second or third round. So yeah, it'll be good to actually hear a bell in um in the ring under the lights.
Good stuff. You're still 18, Moses. Just give me an idea, and the fans out there. You know, obviously you're a young kid. You're going to be making a lot of money very soon. You probably already are. What do you spend your money on? Have you treated yourself to anything so far?
Yeah, me and my brothers, we actually moved out. We bought a bigger house 2 weeks ago. So yeah, money, food, cars.
Car.
I just got the new 1 Series. I bought my brother the new A classes, and I'm looking to get maybe the range sport next week or something like that. Maybe treat myself after the fight.
Interesting. I know in the past you've told me you're very close to your mum and dad. Have you treated them to anything so far?
Yeah, actually, like my mum was actually living by herself, so obviously we retired her. Obviously, she ain't got to work no more. I think that's the best happiness I got within myself anyway. Um, yeah, she's retired now, and yeah, she's living with us. I ain't got her nothing big yet, but obviously she's gonna be waiting on that.
That's amazing. So for young kids out there, 18 years old as a young heavyweight, your mum's managed to retire already. So that's massive. That.
Yeah, of course. Like my mum always used to come home. Like she worked extremely hard to put food on the plate for me and my brothers, and yeah, I was like, that's the first thing when I get a little bit of money. I was like, I'm gonna retire my mum, and obviously it's happened.
Good man. And the other thing I want to speak to you about, Moses, I've noticed on your Instagram, you've got a quote from the Bible, 54:17. What does that particular quote mean to you? Because you could have picked anything. What does that particular quote mean to you?
Yeah, so I believe it's no weapon forged me against me shall prosper, and yeah, it just basically means any trials and tribulations that I encounter, God will give me the strength to overcome it, and I do believe God will.
And is there any other quotes that come to your mind? Are you quite a deeply religious person? Because the reason I'm asking that is you don't find many 18-year-olds in this day and age that are really into faith and stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I don't believe anyone is perfect. Obviously, I've got the things that if I was to go back in the past, I wouldn't do. But I've learned from that now, and I believe like me trying to get closer to God will make me a better person as well. Yeah, I read the Bible every night. I got another quote, Matthew, I think it's 24:7. Is with God all things are possible. And like I said, coming from Chatham, coming from Kent, there's not a lot of people do make it into like the big lights, and that's what I'm trying to say. It's crazy with obviously with God, everything is possible. I can make it in boxing because of him.
Interesting stuff, Moses. It's fascinating to see that you changed your mum's life and you're already changing a lot of things already 2 fights in. So I'm going to leave it on that good note, on the few nice lines that you said there. Anything else you want to add before I let you go?
Say that again, sorry.
Anything else you want to add before I let you go?
No, not really. I believe everything's already been said.
Good man, Moses. Nice speaking to you, man. Take care.